This is actually quite this is actually quite, I don't know what word I was going to use. Not fun. Fascinating. I knew it was an F word. It's actually fascinating to watch what machines can do, particularly if you're like me and you spent most of your life in the suburbs or the office. This kind of thing is all new to me. Now my mother, who was born in 1915, even though it says 1920 on her headstone, she escaped the country back in the days of kerosene lights and outhouses. So from the day I was born, I was told that being in the city, which you can call where I live a city, that was like the cat's ass. So here I am, a generation and a half later, or 2.5 generations in the country. And there actually is an old outhouse here, grandfathered in. What he is doing right now, I think, don't quote me, he is putting these trees into a humongous shredder, which is blowing them into the back of the tractor-trailer truck. There's also 3 or 4 other pieces of equipment here, but they are high up on the mountain. There is Mountain Man Mike's mountain. Say that fast 6 times. And there is my pretty house. We are working on the doors that open from the 2nd floor onto the 1st floor. And that is a house. I never imagined anything like it, but it's my house. I had actually said when I saw my niece's house that I would never like those little windows way up at the top because I'd feel like somebody was peeking in at me. Well, now I have all these windows, and there's only one room that I plan to even put blinds or drapes or curtains or anything at. So if anything's peeking in at me, it's just gonna get the chance to peek in at me, I guess. And there's the farm next door. We do have great neighbors. We really do. We have one neighbor here, and one man that actually bought an apartment building all the way down at the end of the road. And then next door here, there's a really mean guy. I don't like him. He will shoot you rather than say hello to you. So we stay away from him, and I tell everybody to be sure they don't park in his driveway or drive up it by mistake. So we're going to walk down here where the shredder is. This has to be the most boring video I've ever made. I'm actually doing these videos and pictures more for my husband than I am myself. It's kind of the history of here. But I'm much more interested in flowers and vases and antiques and pretty windows and my fault stuff at this point than I am in what the loggers are doing. I'm having a hard time seeing with the sun here. That's what that is doing. I actually made a video the other day. What I got by the time I got down here, I got the ass end of the truck pulling out of the driveway. Actually told me some really fascinating things about trees, which of course I can't remember any of them now. forget it. I'm too old. Cool bike though. Very, very cool bike. And that's looking toward the pond. I actually have real tiny rubber ducks in the pond. Occasionally you can even see one. So anyway, this is my life, like it or not. I guess it could be worse. I don't know what I'll do when there's not so much noise here.